Righto guys, currently hiding down in a little ditch at the moment because it's quite windy. I'm doing a walk today which I sort of done the other day, but I didn't realise how windy it was in the camera and it just sounded awful, and I thought I'll just come back here and do another one. I was literally editing the video and it was like and it's like, I don't think anyone will appreciate that. But today's a bit of a clearer day. It's still not warm, but I thought it's a nice day to go out for a walk. I've actually been really enjoying just chilling out for a few days. It's been actually really nice. I'll go back in about a week, so I thought, you know, it's nothing really serious left to do. I just need to order a couple of things. I might try and change the lens on this before I go, because there's a tiny little scuff which sort of blurs sometimes at night, which is a bit annoying. It's been nice actually. It's been nice to be in England, all honesty. It's been really nice to come back. It's actually sort of makes you realise if I do want to carry on travelling and doing things like this, it'll be nice every now and then just stop off for a few days. So, you know, you just need a break sometimes. It is non-stop sometimes travelling, and it can be quite tiring. Really good, but tiring, so it's good to have that mixture. So what today I'm doing is I'm just going to walk. There's a thing called the Lees here, where there's a couple of Martello towers, and if you don't know what they are, they're basically towers which are used back a long time ago as a fortification along the coast against the French. I presume, I don't know the full history of them, but they're peculiar little buildings. A few people live in them. I don't know how you live in it, because your furniture would have to be in a weird shape, and I don't think it'd fit against any of the walls. You have to get Martello furniture, and then just try and get down to the beach. Last time I tried to get down there, there's like a moat in the middle of the road and I couldn't cross, so it's a pretty crap video anyway. So it's just a big fail. The last video was a fail, I'm going to say that. I thought I'd just go for a walk, have a chat, and just chat about sort of how I found it coming back home. So, you know, it's a nice thing to chat about really, as I'm home. And it's a bit warmer today. I'm in a bit of a better mood walking around in this sort of weather compared to the doom and gloom England usually has. So I'll chat to you guys in a sec. Over here, down there, these are the White Cliffs of Dover. So anyone who's interested in World War II, this is where all the air battles happened between Germany and England. So this is Dover's just over here. This is the port just here, and I'm currently in Folkestone, which is the next town over. So if you're interested in history, that's what that is. It's a little bit too muddy to go that way. I sort of almost slipped over about 5 times already, so I decided against that. It's actually been, like I was saying earlier, it's been really nice to come back and enjoy some time at home without, you know, when you're on the road you sort of miss being with family and your friends. I'm just going to walk down to the beach. I was going to sort of climb that, but like I said, I've almost slipped over about 5 times and don't really want to be walking home like serious mud man, so I think I'm going to go down that way and have a look. So I just need to change the battery in this camera. They seem to don't work as well when it's cold for some reason, so I'll change it and I'll chat to you in a sec. Right, that's sorted. I don't know why they seem to die a lot quicker in the cold. You know, it's been nice to come back. I've been thinking about things I can do with the channel, things I can change up and, you know, do better and stuff. Like I said before, I think I really need to be more interactive with food, chat about the food a bit more, because that is a big part of the country. I think a big part of the culture is food. So while I'm eating meals, I'll chat about what I like and dislike a bit more, and things I do advise to eat and things I don't advise to eat. So, and things like that. And it's been nice to come back and think about that and ways I could be more interactive, chat to people. Another one which my dad suggested was actually a really good idea is I can chat to other people and maybe do sort of an interview thing with them every now and then. But I've other people who've done very different trips to what I've done and how they found it, because right now all you really get is my opinion. So I think that's a really good idea, especially if they've got a really interesting story and they're quite happy to be in front of the camera. Not everyone you meet's happy to be in front of a camera, which is totally understandable. So, and it's just something that never came across my mind, which and he said he saw that in another YouTube video of a guy who cycles, and he said, and he does that occasionally, and it actually sounds like a really good idea. Wind. This is what my whole video last time was like. It will end. Alright, shrubbery, should have got rid of that. But unless you think of things outside the box, you sort of, and what's actually really cool is I looked back on some videos of me in China and watched them, because when you've been there and then you edit a video, I sometimes find it feels like it's boring to me, because I've seen it already and I forget that. Like, you're just constantly editing things up and it feels like you're doing the same thing. At the same time, you see things which you think, oh, I could have added that, I could have done that. So it's nice to come back, sort of be outside the box and think about things in perspective in that way. Because when you're there, it's the same when I was at home. When you're there and you're in the situation, you don't really have the right sort of way of looking at it. So it's sort of nice to get away and have that sort of thought. That's where I would have gone, is up there. Or I would have attempted to go up there, but it wouldn't have happened. At least it's a nice day today. It's being a drag some. This weather was a real drag last week. It was just bleak, overcast, it gets dark so early and you're just like, ugh, got no energy. Whereas now, it actually gives you a bit of motivation to go out and do something. I've sort of been a fat flump for the last week. But I'm going back Wednesday, that's when my flight is. I need to check the times. On Saturday, January the 25th. Going back to Bangkok, so I'm looking forward to that. It'll be sort of crap leaving your family and stuff, but in another way it'll be really nice to go away and go on another trip. Just cattle grazing. What's this? Go graze some cattle. Here we are, me and my pals. It'll be nice to sort of arrive again, especially get out of this weather. But I think I've definitely made a decision in my head that Christmas is definitely a time where you want to come back and see your family, because it's actually been one of the nicest Christmases in a way, because coming back, you really appreciate it. It's really nice to spend that time with your family. I can imagine it being really crap if you're away. I'm going to stop yapping on. I'll chat to you in a minute. That was quite a nice little walk. I didn't even know it went on that long, so live and learn, even though I've been here for pretty much most of my life. I'm gonna slowly stroll back, so it's about 10-minute walk from here. There's nothing else really to film today, I don't feel. So that'll be it for the day, I think. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Something a bit different. I didn't want to do another video coming from a room. Pretty sure there's only so many of those I can put you guys through. So I'll chat to you guys the next day. So take care guys, and speak to you soon. Bye now.